still count 5 of us here, and a max of 4 spectators, so I'm not sure how we get 5 of us in.
Right.
All right, here we go.
Interesting to note, two very different bands from Ons. Jambone and Instinct, very different chart. So.
Early break, very early breaks.
Definitely gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's a change. So one of the most hurtful things is to just not be able to rebuild your combo fully. So having those, like, you get back up to the 3x multiplier and then you break again, those just stack up so fast. Let's see, so Goose definitely having way more comfort here in the consistent double kick section.
Also, yeah, I'd like to, like I mentioned earlier, those two have faced off against each other on a match that was voided at the beginning of the Birdman tournament, and it ended in sudden death, where Ons took it with dynamics.
Oh,
He
okay.
ultimately had more misses and more overheads with the dynamics. Did it? He won on Dance of Eternity.
wow.
Yes.
Ooh, wait. Huh? They both just missed the same, like, red-green.
Listen, greens are hard. I can't find them sometimes. It happens.
It, you know,
Hitting
happens to the best
two
of us.
notes at the same time? Nah, that's messed up.
Do they call that a chord?
Yes, on the drum set they call that a chord.
In the meantime, I want to go over a couple of the matches while this plays out. In the losers bracket, we have Jim Briggs who beat Prune Hammy. We had Amblixion who beat ANGVS. Levy beat Penguin.
Wow.
He's facing off against Dichotic right now. So Penguin having a really rough run to the tournament. Idioblast beating Raven is face off against Penguin now. And Hababa beating Wizzy. Additionally, we have Kyle fighting Blubon right now in winners. Panic Control and Demzotech is in round 5 right now, which is this is Demzo beating Swiss Chris and Panic beating Rowan. Saying both the losers. A lot of really crazy matchups and a lot of upsets.
So, to bring the focus back a little bit, this is only like an 18k game right now. Like, this is not an insurmountable difference. We are coming up to the end. We do not have that much, but 17k is not the end of the world. It is super chokeable. So, considering what we just saw in a Big Rock ending, I don't think we can say that, you know, 17k with this much left is done.
But are there lanes in this outro?
Lanes must be included. You know, sticks could be dropped. Oh, okay.
Big drops.
A little bit of shake, but that will indeed be it. Goose
Yep.
takes that one. Nice. 23,000. So,
A very close match.
alrighty.
Yeah. Even with the notes missed and overhits, there's only 3 overhits difference and 7 notes missed difference. Very close overall.
Alrighty. We get Periphery.
Now this one I think has
It's
faster
been
kicks than
probably-
we've seen before, but just in short bursts for some time.
No way, On's just handicapped himself.
Hammy is saying that Owens is sandbagging right now. But right
Once
now,
again,
it looks like a knockout if this keeps going.
yeah, once again, these repeated combo breaks chained together just... And now Goose pulling a couple. This is so
There's-
back and forth. On's almost past Goose. Oh my
There's plenty of time in this song. The song also has a very weird breakdown that happens with a bunch of weird linear fills that happen.
Yes.
That's a huge opportunity for one or the other to pull ahead.
The outro is also a deciding factor. It's basically a watered down version of that break you just talked about.
God. Okay.
Ooh,
Both
double
breaking down
combo
the weird
break
fill.
again.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a weird fill. I understand there being the 4 reds. You either have to lead with your left hand going down the kit or put in a double somewhere in there. So, good old periphery kind of doing whatever they want.
Ooh,
is
struggling with
natural?
some of those kick sections there.
The lead has grown to about 20k, which looks like it will grow.
Yeah, it's not
About
insurmountable,
30,000.
but it's
Right.
getting a little bigger, up to 30k now.
I think this ties back into what Advance was talking about earlier with that second place nerves. You know, you see that giant 2 at the top of your screen, you feel like you're falling behind,
Yep.
your stick ends up in the wrong place, and it just makes you more nervous, and that lead starts to compound further. All you gotta do is just stay calm, remember your practice. Hans can absolutely pull this out.
Play your own game. That's really it. You're what you're playing right now is the exact same what you were playing before. Just now there's the UI is just a little bit different. So
It's just in. Jim Briggs beat Apollo.
Oh wow!
Oh wow.
Dang.
I also see Red Herring beat Rice and is now facing off against Hop.
Ooh, interesting.
Okay, both players.
Goose pulled it out at the end.
Yeah, Goose coming out with the 4 eggs. They both broke a decent amount. They both combo broke a decent amount there, but Goose definitely just seems more generally comfortable.
Yeah, this lead has now grown to about 50k. Keeps growing over the
Yeah.
course of the song.
We are about to pass that event horizon, just the point where, I mean, as long as Goose doesn't flatline, it should be secured. Yeah, nearly 60k on the lead now, so it seems pretty safe at this point.
Yep.
Yep.
And both of them coming out with a clean, or a Goose coming out with a very clean fill at the end there.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
Wow.
That is GG's.
GG's.
That is that was a tough one. That was definitely
GG, dude.
that first one was very, very close. So alrighty.
Good job, guys.
Solid 2-0, correct?
Yep, that's a 2-0 from Goose.
Okay. Just in time for some FCP remix. Yeah, I was sitting in the Sonic because I have the sun like beating on this window too, so it's hot. All right, I'm very interested. I think FCP remix has one of the coolest choruses. It's just super manageable, but it's super chokeable, having those greens and the yellows and the symbols thrown in and everything. So, I'm very interested to see how well these two can keep their combos if we're gonna have any unexpected drops. Then, with the patch,
In a lot of ways, this is kind of the ultimate tier 3 song. It's very consistently technical, but it's also relatively forgiving in terms of it's not super dense.
Yeah, so there you go. Goose with 2 breaks so far. Ben holding on to his FC, got that path, is nailing it through the chorus. So yeah, this is huge already. 26k roughly at the end of the first chorus. Ben already saving up for the next chorus.
Oh god, we have a really crazy color scheme going there for Star Power and Blue Ben.
I think yeah, I think the color profile for Ben is nice. Very tame compared to Goose's. Goose's color profile is
Whack.
kind of crazy.
Say it.
It's the most unique I've seen. It has so much character.
Ben's really pulling away with this.
Oh yeah.
I think it demonstrates one of the sort of almost core strategic conflicts about a tournament like this. When you get into these later rounds and you're opening up the higher end of the set list, there's always this conflict between picking songs that are really difficult and force you to be specialized, and picking songs that are easier, that you can be really consistent and get the FC, get the path on. And it's not that one is necessarily a better strategy than the other. We're seeing an instant tier where this is probably, arguably, I think, one of the easiest songs that could have been picked. It's one of, for tier 3, it's relatively in the lower end of the tier, but that's just so consistent with it, has the path sorted out, and it's running away with it right now.
Yeah, once again, this chorus is proving to be a little bit much for Goose. Those greens and yellows, catching him off time and time again. This will be a hearty victory for Ben. I think dropping combo only once. Of course, I had to say something. I said, still on the FC, and then so, but otherwise, fantastic run from Ben. His path worked out fantastic. Simply a -1. So absolutely a round of applause for Ben. That was a fantastic run. So 1-0 Ben.
Oh.
Oh.
Whoa.
Very interesting.
Totally legal.
Wait, for Vice Wave? Really?
We're taking off the
off.
double kicks for Vice Wave.
I like it.
That
I think-
part at the end with the double bass pattern might be a little too rough.
So
Yeah.
at least on stream here, that's the first time we've seen that happen so far. So completely fair. You might catch me doing that in the in the pro bracket. So yes, good reminder to everybody. Disabling 2x kick is 100% within the rules. There is no pressure to have it on. So
Obviously, it'll put you naturally at a little bit of a disadvantage, since you just have less notes to hit and therefore less potential score. But strategically, it can be a good decision if you're banking on the consistency of playing a song versus the amount that you would be less consistent if you were playing 2x.
right, your combo is more important. Your combo is more important than the number of notes, simply put. So both combo breaks there, but that's the first time Goose has broken combo so far. Goose already built up a little under a 20k lead just from Ben breaking combo, and the lead is just increasing as time goes on. So
Goose is pathing.
Goose is pathing.
also true.
Wait, will he overfill?
I don't know. Good chance of it, because this slow section is quite long.
You see Ben also holding back on the activations here. Everybody being very disciplined with their kicks on this section, which is surprising to me because I can't do that. I'm very bad at doing that.
Venom in the chat calling out the pathers. His fellow pathers.
Takes one to know it,
Okay.
as they say.
learned it from you, bud.
Yep.
So while both of them did drop combo on that fill, they did both activate. So neither of them holding on to their star power to wait for their combo to build back up. It's surprising how much of a detriment that can be if that does happen. So being vigilant about it, and usually holding on to your star power until you build up your combo again is pretty vital.
As we
And
head
Blue
into
just-
these heavier hand parts and start the crossover section, we see Ben dropping combo a lot more.
Yeah, that is true. I would also like to point out that we haven't really seen too much single kick utilization yet due to the song not really having much double kick early on.
It's just that outro.
Yeah, so maybe that's enough. Maybe he's riding on the fact that it's going to be a huge loss of points for one player or the other.
Goose still keeping it clean, keeping
is
his
almost-
combo through this.
Yeah, this is almost a 100k lead at this point. So
Oh, commentator first. Sorry.
yep, there you go. So we passed the 100k mark. So once again, this is one of those points. As long as Goose doesn't flatline and just die on his kit, he should have this, even with a couple chokes here and there. But
Aside from
Listen.
commentator's curse, I will say Goose has had a bad luck run with his kit giving him problems in the past. So
interesting.
being careful, because remember he had his snare fall off his kit during Summer Blast.
Right.
Man,
So we have to keep that in mind. There's a potential for something bad like that to happen. However, I haven't heard him complain too much recently about his kit giving him problems. The
Ever
old
since
cranking
then,
kit
Yeah.
has been affectionately named.
Ever since then, his snare has been welded to his kit.
JB Weld is a powerful tool.
is that a joke?
No, yes, it is.
Well,
Okay.
metaphorically welded. He's been very keen on over tightening all of his toms and anything that requires a key.
Yeah, 130k lead. Definitely the correct pick. If there ever was one, Goose nailed it. This is his every day of the week.
Yeah, that's
Right.
his favorite song from the set list, and he
Really?
practiced it a bunch. Yeah.
Understood. So, yep, that is 1-1. So
We
going
head
on.
into our second pair of picks here. I'm going to be curious if they stick to the same sort of idea where Ben keeps in the lower tiers where the consistency is and Goose tries
Mhm.
to stretch towards those higher tier practice songs.
Yeah.
If that's the case, we might see a sudden death.
Yes, Bounty. Goose's snare did fall off. It is a real thing that did happen. Like I said, he has what has been called the Franken kit. It is an amalgamation of just random stuff that should not be generally put together.
Oh,
I'm just
GGs?
seeing these tier
GGs, yeah.
sixes.
Holy cow.
Just seeing these tier sixes.
I,
I'm so hyped for next weekend.
I may have forgotten how to play that song. I'm just like, oh crap. Yeah, you did really amazing. Holy cow.
Thank you. Yeah, my freaking Green Tom has been acting up on FCP Remix.
Oh my god, it was my
Ah.
yellow tom. I missed, I don't know if you saw, I missed one note. My yellow tom.
Yeah.
Like, what if I just don't want to hit? And I'm like, I
Really?
dislike you very much, yellow tom.
so-
You're on watch alert right now. I hope you know that.
That was my fault. From the commentator's booth, that was my fault. I said, man, the FC through the first course, just immediately.
No, yeah, that's hilarious. No,
I
uh,
I managed to say it, and then you dropped, and then you held it the
Did you
entire
curse
way
me?
through.
You cursed me.
I cursed Ben. Because
you did. Yeah, you didn't need to be cursed, Goose. You didn't need to be cursed at the other song. I was so
Yeah.
bad at the beginning. So
Ben, had a -1 on FCP remix, and
Oh.
that was 100% my fault because I said, "Wow, that was a good FC through the first chorus." It just obliterated it with
Oh.
words.
Oh man, and it was acting so good throughout the whole tournament. And then
Yep.
like the yellow drop, and was like, damn fucking yellow, bro. God damn it.
Yeah.
What song? What song? Is it
Yeah.
still me to pick, or is it now Goose to pick first?
I don't believe it matters since you're 1-1.
It does
Alright.
not matter to so.
Okay. Yeah, Goose. Why don't you pick first, and then yeah. So let's be a little bit creative here.
I'll pick James Franco.
Ooh.
Now you just really want me to just suffer the whole way through, don't you?
Yeah, and with that James Franco pick, here we go. Goose reaching for the higher tiers.
I trust myself. I'll do subdivisions. By Rush.
Ooh.
Alright.
I trust it. If not, then I will go out in a blaze of fire, and I will take
Yep.
that.
Yep, that is admirable. So,
All right.
Good luck to both of you.
Look.
Thank you. Oh, James Franco. Whatever. All right. Good luck, yeah.
Alrighty. I like this Polyphia track. If memory serves me correctly, it has a whole drum solo about 3/4 of the way through.
No.
Is this not the right not the right Polyphia song? Okay.
No, that's Storm. But
Okay.
there's a lot of tricky triplet fills, triplet
Yeah.
into
Yes.
straights and everything. Dynamics are everywhere.
A very dynamic, heavy song with the basic beat being swung just a little bit. We're going to see it here in a bit. Lots of really tricky fills with a lot of dynamics in those fills. So for those players who can manage to keep their ghost notes strong, even when they're playing those roles, they'll really come out advantageous here.
Also, I want to say about subdivisions, I have some intel from Apollo who went up against Blueben. Blueben picked subdivisions. He told me Blueben has a solid path on subdivisions.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
Not surprised to hear that.
Apollo missed 10 more notes than Blueben and got beaten by 150k.
Whoa!
Yeah. So that's an amazing pick from Blueben's part. I'm really stoked to see that. Honestly, from how it's going, we're probably going to see this going into sudden death.
Yeah, this
Although
song
this is pretty close.
Surprisingly close though, nearly halfway through, and only about a 10k difference between the two.
He's doing pretty well on a lot of these rolls with the doubles and everything. So, props for that. You know what? I shouldn't say anything. How about it?
I think that might have been a double overhit. That was something for sure.
Yes, Venus makes a good point. Nerves, huge, gigantic. We are in quarterfinals. So
Yeah, not
Being
just
so-
nerves, but fatigue too.
Right.
Yeah,
yeah, 2.5 hours in, and some
they
change.
were 3 by now. Especially
we-
if they sent any warm-ups. They're failing in their hands.
So true. If people were warming up, or a little over 2.5 hours into tournament time, who knows how long people were warming up before. So right.
There we go.
Nice.
Very neat and tidy, 30K. So that being a more hands-focused song, that makes sense. Who's coming out on top? That is 2-1, but that was Goose's pick. We'll see how Ben does. And with that intel, this becomes very, very interesting. If Ben doesn't choke, if Ben gets all the star power that he wants, I want to see where he goes with it.
And quick update on the bracket. Looks like Cute Leaves just got knocked out by Rowan in loser's bracket.
Oh, really? Okay. Dang.
I
I was really hoping.
I don't know if this was mentioned either, but Dichotic did beat Haas. Is going against On shortly, and it looks like Jim Briggs just beat Red Herring, is now fighting Swiss Chris. So Jim is again making some sweeps and waves in the losers bracket. An incredible 5-win streak.
Yeah, making the lower run.
Got
All
that
the way from losers round 1.
loser
Ooh.
bracket energy.
So, I did get the intel from Pyle on this song a while back. The optimal path for subdivisions does involve skipping that first build, which we saw Ben do, but unfortunately they dropped the combo coming out of it as well.
See how much ground Ben might be able to make up throughout the rest. I mean, Subdivisions is not a short song, so we'll see how things shape up.
Also, what a bomb. Hell yeah. Having
yeah.
Rush in this tournament, being able to rock out to some Neil Peart jams. Absolute blast to play.
I will say this set list has such a good variety of music and sound. It's definitely my favorite set list by far out of all the tournaments we've had.
I don't think it's very close either. I think our setlist creators did a really, really good job making sure we got all the variety, both music and how it's mechanically played, and how it mechanically translates in Clone Hero with the star power and dynamics and all.
Agreed. The amount of effort that they put in is immense. I mean, also going to show, like, between what I would say, like, drummers monthly tournaments where it was just like me and maybe like one other person going to set list, to now it's a team of 7 to 8 people doing the set list alone. It really goes to show just how much effort goes behind making this tournament as good as it can be. I think the
Ben coming out about 10k ahead out of that phrase.
Yeah.
We see the path coming in.
The path, but also I'm pretty sure dynamics as well, because Goose had a little bit of a lead once Ben had dropped combo, run through some of the star power, but Ben just like clawed it back, and I'm pretty sure a lot of it is from these dynamics, because they've actually been pretty equal on star power. Like, they activated at the same time earlier with the same amount, and so we'll have to. I might ask them to hop down to their dynamics hit and miss.
Yeah, I would love
At
to
the
make
end.
that standard for our matches coming up where we see those dynamics.
Goose just took the lead back just by pathing.
If Goose has a lead and they have equal star power right now. Only
It's
by
very
1,000
narrow.
The lead is minimal, though. It
or
is-
no difference.
Yeah, that's
So
just a couple of dynamic scores that separates these two right now.
The combo break and also no activation from Goose. This is gonna be weird. Ben, I'm sure, is still on a like planned.
I don't think
Path?
so.
You don't think so?
I feel like
I-
this was a mistake because this is
This
such
is
a
a
slow
big
section.
mistake. They're about to drop from this core
Yeah,
section.
that
Right.
would have been a
Okay.
much better place to place the star power.
I would know because I am also a dirty pather on this song.
Yeah. You still have first?
I believe I do, yeah.
Okay. This man beat 5 FCs with just pathing.
And it looks like Goose is kind of running away with it now after that misplacement from
Yeah.
Blue.
That activation made all the difference, even with Goose breaking during the phrase.
now attempting to recover it. Maybe it was planned after all.
That's the thing is I can't. And those ghosts worth so much under star power. The extension, wow. And Goose missed during that phrase. He didn't get it. He doesn't have half a meter. So the thing is that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I'm just kind of looking at it, and I trust in the path. If Armchair said that there's 150,000 gap, then I'm gonna let the man work, and I'm going to observe and learn. Okay, so we have
learn that there's no more star power left,
Yeah.
buddy.
well,
It's
the
over.
outro. Yeah.
Wow, that
Oh.
was close.
So
Lane break,
really
lane break?
narrow game
Okay.
there.
Oh.
Taking it back at the end.
Wow. What a man.
All right, 8,000. So pretty incredible.
Can we see the dynamic accuracy here, guys? Yeah, where Goose is at.
Hoo-wee.
Wow.
What a match.
Yeah,
Well
Goose,
played.
Goose with
Oh,
100%.
I mean,
ghost sit.
good games. Let me start a good game. Let me just self-loathe
Yeah, man.
myself for 10 seconds.
Plus-
Good games.
plus,
That was really
Good
good.
game,
from you.
dude. That was good.
Better accent.
Ah.
kits
Absolutely,
did
that was fantastic. I had full
Great match.
faith in your path. I was like, I was watching the magic happen with the taking back first towards the end there. So
No. Oh god, no! I completely forgot the path at the end. And then
no
when
way.
So when I star powered and I had 8th notes, and then Goose star powered and he had like the
yeah, the peer
Ye-
pattern.
yeah, that's when I was just like, no, that's it. That might be GG's if we
Oh
if we
my
screw up at the same
God.
time.
Yeah.
So yeah, no,
yeah, I feel that.
but honestly, no, but you deserve it. Honestly, that was I'm happy where I am. This was so much fun. But
Absolutely.
gotta get right back into it. So good luck.
Yeah.
We
I'll
might
wait
face
for
each
finals.
other again.
Yeah, good luck.
Not
on
over
finals.
yet.
Yeah. Oh man.
Alrighty. Good luck in losers.
Good luck.
Goose is on to
Onto a
semifinals.
break, hopefully. Let's
Already. Almost forgot predictions for this one.
good luck, have fun.
Alrighty. So more overrun.
Mitch
honestly,
is
I'm-
good this tournament.
I'm going with Panic this for this one.
Oh, commentator curse officially kicked in. Here we go.
Officially confirmed. So, who are we thinking is going to come out on top on some of these kick streams? Who might be more comfortable?
Panic has some solid kicks from what we saw. Goose has a very nice run on scores by also on the song.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go with Goose for this one, not because of what we've seen today, but because Goose has been playing in these tournaments for a lot and has probably worked past a lot of those nerves and gotten used to a lot of this type of endurance play to be ready to perform right here.
Yeah.
That's true. Goose has been around since the beginning, performing since the first IceBreaker.
He was in an icebreaker.
Or was he not IceBreaker? Well, he was in Birdman Drum Tournament, right?
He
Yep.
was in Birdman, yes.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely has a lot of experience in the community. He's played in almost every tournament up to date. Even contended in some of the Drummers Monthlies too.
Panic struggling to
Yeah.
keep a combo during this
This
whole
is-
section.
Yep. That speed and that endurance, that's huge. That is a gigantic swing where Goose was choking a lot, dropping a combo constantly for about 20 seconds there. He gets all of that score back and more from those kick streams, and we still have one more of those big sections. So
Yeah, we're only looking at 10k difference right now, but that could balloon
Right.
a lot in that
Cons-
next big.
considering
kick.
how hard that just swung, yeah, I totally agree with that. Yo, I spy a Richard.
Oh my god.
All right. Blast. Goose dropping. Come on, lock in.
That's a lot.
Panic coming up,
Panic
coming up
comes
big.
back to the lead.
Yup.
Just
Keeping
gonna
those
small
combos huge.
reset.
And then who's gonna get these like, yeah, the weird blasts where you're missing half of those right hand hits.
I
Pretty
think
well in this, less than 10k again.
Goose
We're
did a
only-
really good job recovering the second half of that there.
Mhm.
He gave himself a second where he didn't hit anything. I think his time was just off a little bit,
Yep.
but managed to come back into it, which is very difficult to do in my opinion on blast speeds.
Yeah, understandably. This is still only about 4,000 to 5,000. Of course, as I say that. Goose drops combo. Panic does
Both
too.
dropping.
Ooh, this is right at the end. This
Gotta
is still
talk about both of
anybody's
them. Get them
song.
both to drop. Commentators
All right.
first to both.
Yep. Goose dropping again.
Unlucky
Extends
drop from
Panic's.
Goose.
Yep.
Drop from
11K.
panic as
Breakdown.
well.
Is there enough?
I don't know.
Is
if
it
there
possible?
Because that's a oh.
Oh!
Double combo break. It's still anybody's, dude.
Ah!
No!
Oh!
Oh my god.
Extremely
Dude.
close.
Wow.
But Panic clutches
Panic.
it.
Almost choking it at the end. That's ooh.
Crazy.
Mm. And look at the percentage hit difference, where Goose has 97 and Panic has 99, but the score difference was minimal. So that is, whose pick was that? Do we remember?
That was Panic.
Yeah, I believe that
Okay.
was Panic.
That is
Definitely.
definitely when you finish and you sweat off the brow.
I definitely feel like that was due to Goose's ability to do double kicks so consistently. We saw it
Right.
early in that fast-paced double kicks section in the beginning where he kind of pulled ahead so fast.
Right.
So perhaps if Goose just hones in on the ability to play double kick better than Panic, then he might pull a
Early.
victory out of this.
Yep. Or early combo break.
This is 1-0 Panic, right?
Yeah, Panic is ahead.
Correct.
Now, is Goose playing in pro bracket?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he
is-
registered
is
like
he-
2 days ago.
Is he listed as a hands player or a foots player? I'm curious to know.
Well, blend actually.
Oh,
so-
blend. Okay. That would make a lot of
So-
sense.
So there was a couple of amateurs that registered in pro recently. We have Goose, who registered very recently as blend, and we have Rowan, who registered as K.
Very interesting.
Interesting.
From these high seeds jumping in.
So
Yep.
how many
Yeah,
kick
amateur
players do we
players,
have
that's
now?
it.
Because I know that's like
4.
4. Wow.
4 and maybe 5, because I DM'd Gravitivity about it, and he told me he might be out of town, but if he's not, he's jumping in.
Oh, awesome.
And so that's probably going to be the top player.
Right. Well, in any case, we do see that Goose is just holding a solid lead against Panic right now, almost 30k.
Yeah, this really is Goose's song.
Totally.
Yeah, I was going to mention earlier on, originally, they wanted to ban Vice Waves, but then switched their ban at the last moment to Impulse, leaving Vice Waves open, and Goose jumped on it and immediately picked Vice Waves.
Yep, and I don't think Impulse is a Goose song.
I don't think so either.
So I'm curious. So what do you guys think Goose would have picked aside from this song had this have been banned?
Subdivisions could have been a good pick.
Yeah.
I would have expected one of the As Blood Runs Black or Veil of Maya songs.
He really dislikes the As Blood Runs Black song.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say Goose has a very interesting taste in music. That sometimes the things you think he would really enjoy, he despises.
Oh, but it's not in terms of music, it's in terms of charts. He thinks the
Yeah,
chart is boring.
I believe earlier in chat he even said he
Yeah,
likes
he
the
did.
song. It's just his least favorite to play.
Yeah.
You're totally correct about that.
This pattern is really cool. I usually play it as RRL on all the toms and snares here.
Really?
Yep.
I also adopt an open-handed position for this.
Okay.
Oh wow, 50k
Yeah.
point lead.
Also, we have not seen any 120% speed ups of lower tier songs,
That is
which are
fair.
allowed.
It's true.
Yeah, I feel like that's a meme rule that's only going to be used for the memers in the pro bracket. They know who they are. They're sitting in chat.
Well, even I was telling people if I were competing in the amateur bracket, I would definitely be playing some very sped up songs just to throw off
Oh,
the
absolutely.
competition. That was
Yeah,
my
I
number
think-
one strategy.
It could definitely be used very tactically, especially if you took 120 speed up on something like Babylon Sisters that has a lot of fast little fills that I think would really throw people off.
It would be kind of interesting. Like, which would you rather pick? You have Oh, I just completely ran a blank. Your Impulse. Like, would you rather do Impulse or Babylon Sisters sped up? Like, they share some of those same elements of those really fast rolls and bursts and stuff. And
I mean,
I
I would
disagree.
rather do Impulse.
right.
Hell yeah, sister.
So,
I would pick Babylon, whatever, that song.
yeah.
I am so bad at Impulse. It's actually crazy.
All right.
Easily my least proficient song on the set list.
Hey, shout out to Panic for a clean 480k.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, about a quarter of that score on top
Nice job.
is Goose's score. So, yeah.
All right, we're at
Yeah.
1-1.
Wins by a
That
decent margin.
means-
Very good.
It doesn't matter who picks first in this case. Y'all can both take your picks in whenever you'd like, and then we'll head into the next two. The bands that you had before still in effect.
Can I do FCP remix?
Alrighty, go ahead and pick that one. And then let's see whatever our pick from Goose is gonna be.
It will be paper cut.
Interesting.
Charlie's
Very
favorite
cool.
song.
Finally seeing Paper Cut on stream.
All right.
Alrighty. Good luck to you both.
Good luck.
Good luck.
All right. Paper cut's weird.
Paper cut's
Definitely.
great.
Definitely, definitely an odd one. Like I don't mind playing it. It's just not what I would expect to have to
Yeah.
play on a Linkin Park track.
It is not doesn't feel like it translates to the kit well, but I mean it's there.
in a way. Definitely lays down some funky grounds for competing. That's for sure. All right. Once again, keeping an eye out for that chorus. Whoever can keep their hands nimble.
I think the
because-
last time we had Goose here, he's complaining about a tom, right?
I believe so, yeah. So a good few combo breaks there and a lot of inconsistency supposedly because a Tom possibly over registering. Simple combo break there. Before we even get to the chorus. Yep, there's another one.
I think he said it was his green tom, so this would be the section
Yeah.
that's up on.
Right. So yep, I think that was an overhit and he had a green miss Tom earlier. So
There we go again.
yeah. This is unfortunate when it feels like there's not really much you can do about something like that.
Yeah, I wonder how much this was an intentional pick from Panic, taking
Possibly.
advantage of
Picking
that
up
versus
on
just
that weakness.
picking a song that they're comfortable on.
There is a Mitch in the chat, yeah.
Yep. Mitch, you missed the overrun plays.
We had quite a few overrun picks here.
Actually, we had one in this matchup. I don't think there were any near FCs.
Well, we've had a couple of FCs, and then
No, but
team overhit.
overrun.
Oh, not an overrun.
Yeah.
Panic continuing to build a really solid lead through
Yeah.
playing really well.
Mm-hmm. You know what?
Yeah, don't.
Mouth
Fine.
sealed.
No words.
Yep.
Not gonna
we
put it out
we
there.
know what you want to say. I will say for,
Wow.
for those of you hanging out in the chat right now, those of you who may have been knocked out, we do have the pro bracket next week. It's called the pro bracket because there's where a lot of the good players are, but that doesn't mean that there's a skill cap you have to meet to register. If you want to come play, just come play. We're just here to have fun in the end. So the more entrants, the more fun we have.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who knows? Maybe you'll take a game off of one of the top 17 pro players in our community and upset
That
with
is
a tier 3 song.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because right, the frame of picks for pro starts at tier 3 and ends up at tier 7, unlike amateur starts at 1 and ends at 5. So it's very, very interesting. You'll be seeing FCP remakes at the beginning of the day, not 4 hours in. Oh, you know what? Who knows? Somebody might speed it up to 120.
We could very well see that.
It's
I could
possible.
definitely see that happening. Yeah.
All right, who wants to in the corner?
I had
Who's got the hand speed?
on my sight read of this, I played it at 130 and I think I got a -3.
Got it. Yeah. All right, noted. I will try that. I will try that.
And
Next
Panic
Wow.
with an FC.
Incredible.
Okay,
job
I
by
didn't
Panic.
say anything. No caster's curse. Very good FC.
Very good job.
So,
Comes down to Goose pick.
Those
Yes,
FC
here we
GMs
go.
In the chat. Good job, guys.
So
Panic
Goose does have an
immediately
FC.
dropping.
So-
That's not a Clone Hero spectating issue. That is an actual drop. No more gold. No more gold ring.
Goose has an FC of this on ScoreSpy. He's the only FC of this.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yep.
So this is a
So-
solid Goose pick then.
Yeah, safe to say Goose has this practiced and in the pocket. So again, we might be heading into another sudden death match.
A best of 5 sudden death. This would be awesome, especially for grand finals. Yeah, for anyone joining, this is for grand final qualification. So Panic is up 2-1. Panic wins this, he goes straight through. Whoever loses has to play another 3
Couple of matches.
Yeah. If you were to go to losers bracket at this point, you'd have to. You don't have to win one to get back to it. So, but you'd have to win losers finals, which there is some formidable people there. You don't want to be going down there at this point.
Yep. And
That being said, Panic is
also-
keeping it close.
since we've had 2 tier 3 picks and 2 tier 5 picks, right? Yeah, Overrun.
Oh,
We got
Goose.
Overrun, FCP Remix, Paper Cut, and Dice Wave. So that's 5-5-3-3. That means they're going in tier 4 sudden death. So they have either Maki's Cellophane chart, which like everyone has failed at least once. There's Chunker, and there's what's the other one?
So we're just past the halfway point, and Goose dropped once, and Panic is still on an FC run.
No.
Not
Not
quite.
an FC,
Or,
but
well, he dropped in the beginning once.
A reverse choke. If
Yeah,
you
Right,
will.
the
reverse
Darkest
choke.
Hours.
This is reverse choke territory for Panic. And because his combo wasn't significant at the time, he just lost significantly less points when he broke combos. So that is literally the only difference between the two right now.
There is a wacky fill coming up here in a moment.
Yep. Yep.
There is
Goose
the
practice
wacky fill of the song.
Panic practice it? Oh, no!
Okay. Panic drops it. There's one more. For this upcoming thing, I switched to open to hit it. It's so weird.
Yeah, I choked there.
Oh, drop, okay. But Panic takes a second to pick back up. Yeah, 3,000 difference.
That might be it.
I wouldn't say anything yet.
Don't say it.
All right.
Really good run from both of them.
Nice.
That's an
Yes.
absurdly chokeable song.
Yep.
Wow.
Only a 3K difference there.
Wow.
2.5K.
Yep.
Very, very close.
So that's a -1 for Goose and -7 for Panic,
All right,
and
you
yet
go to
they're so
sudden death?
close.
That's right. You guys are moving on to sudden death. You're 2-2. You picked two
Ooh,
tier
no.
5 songs. You picked 2 tier 3 songs. So that means you're landing an amateur sudden death tier 4. The way this works is each of you are going to ban one song from that list. You're going to play the remaining song. That's how we'll decide the set.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, we'll continue on.
I'm banning Doomsayer.
Okay, I'm banning.
Doesn't even have to look at the song select. Just has it ready.
Oh, I have the set list up, yeah.
This man's on a mission.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
we get
ban
to song
Sound of Animals
select.
Fighting Cellophane.
Got
Let's
it.
go. We're
So
getting
we'll say,
chunkier.
all right.
Here it is.
Okay.
Banger for the sudden death.
To nobody's
chunkers in
surprise,
chat?
It's not cellophane.
All right. Go ahead and send it up. I'll set you off.
Good luck.
Good luck to you both.
Wow. Both men just completely ready.
I do love that. They didn't even get to song select, and they're like, ban, boom, done.
It just goes to show how competitive they are and why they take these top positions in the tournament. Like, these guys are really on the grind, and they understand the matchups, they understand their opponents, and they're just ready for them at all moments. It's like, you don't have to be perfect at this game to be a damn good competitor at it.
Dude, when this released, the Sports Spy leaderboards filled up so quickly. Everyone jumped on this. Let's get those Colo jams in the chat.
Drops during the blasts. Okay, come on. This is
Wow.
yeah. All right. Through the pre-chorus. You'll love to see this. Goose leading by about 1,000. Yeah, so we do have some dynamics at play here. Did I miss the dynamics, or do both of these players have dynamics disabled?
Just Panic. Goose has them.
Okay. I wasn't looking at the right highway then. Understood. There is honestly a preferred highway for me to look at here. Oh, Panic with a first drop.
All right. Clean lead now. But still so minimal in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, it's just swingable. You more than half the song left.
There's a lot of choke spots in there. There's especially one, like when I went for the album FC, there's one crossover fill that constantly make me break combo.
Oh,
Yep,
Goose
there it
drops
is.
Goose with the drop.
These enemies symbols get too weird.
Hopefully we don't see any drop sticks here.
So, Panic dropped combo in Star Power right at the end of his Star Power meter So this is going to result in very even scores. Goose dropping. Goose does have that quarter-meter lead on Panic, though. So we'll see how that comes into play.
Both
So
landed the
IceBreaker.
crossover fill.
Who's letting off the star power now to secure the lead again?
Yeah. Dumb make question if you wanted to maybe hold on to that a little bit.
Yep,
Yeah.
the busy section is coming up, I think.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
see Panic holding off on that braze.
Although, as always, star power is a risk-reward thing. Maybe
Yep.
Goose feels safe using it here, doesn't feel so safe using it later. So,
Still holding off.
yep. Let's see here. The 10k gap between Goose and Panic, so let's see if that can get closed. Drop.
Still
Don't worry,
hits
I
the
think
star
Goose
power
got a
raised
little
up.
more out of that fill.
Yeah.
Oh
Goose
god,
definitely
he's gonna
had one
capitalize
shot
on
there.
all those dynamics.
Yeah.
I think this is a Panic win.
A full activation, both ready to go here.
Wait, unless...
Panic's overfilling.
Oh, overfill.
But he does have a quarter-meter lead, uses it here? I wonder if Panic kind of, like...
Doesn't know the song?
Well, maybe misread the star power usage. Wow.
Oof.
Yeah. So if Panic would have used it at the previous opportunity before that fill into the slow section, he probably would have had it because those lanes and the faster section. So that is heartbreak for Panic, holding onto the star power too much, overfilling, and coming to bite him in the ass later on.
GG's, guys.
That is
Nice job.
crazy.
Beautiful match.
Yeah, dude.
What did the Twitch prediction say for who would win? How did that go?
Well played.
It was
a
a short prediction because it was my fault. But we had 2,000 points for Panic, 1,000 points for Goose.
Wow. So a bit of an upset on the prediction there too.
Yeah, I put 1500 on Panic. Talk with Goose and he told me, dude, I totally underestimated Rowan. So now that he knows what he's against, I think this is going to be really interesting. I can't wait to see that. Yeah, our predictions.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm interested to see what Goose picks in this situation. If we might see Goose lean a little more towards those hand picks than they normally do in these previous matches because that history.
All right. Grand finals.
Scree, want to change the title of the stream to finals
Yeah.
or whatever?
Yeah, I can do that. Give me just a moment.
Let's go.
Actually, I need to do it from my main computer, the hacker computer.
Rowan, given that you're coming from losers bracket, I'll let you decide who bans first.
I'll ban first. Goodbye, FCP Remix, once again.
All right.
Choice. I am banning Ancient Kingdom
Yeah, Richard getting roasted.
as well as Overrun.
Rowan, final ban.
Paper cut, baby.
All right. Goose, what's our first pick?
What happened to our... Someone joined. I'll have to fix the stream just a
Two
second.
Foxholes and Deities.
We're doing it?
We're doing it.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, I'm so excited.
Then I'll do some Scratch of Fire.
I played Foxholes and DDs last night and figured out I could actually FC it.
Can we get the full tier 5 spread in amateur bracket?
Good luck.
I'd love to see.
luck.
I'd love to see either Rowan or Goose FC this, or get like single digit misses. That'd be huge.
Gotta fix.
All right, good luck to you both. Have a good time.
There we go.
Bounty, I think it's because of how odd it is.
It is a very weird chart. It starts out very quiet, very hard
Yeah,
to hear.
this part is interesting.
It
to
is
play.
really, yeah, it's really hard to lock in.
Now this, very close favorite of mine from the set list. An absolutely incredible trick to play that does not let up on the hands for pretty much the entire runtime.
It does
Yes,
this kind of thing
their
the entire
prediction?
time. Oh. Yes,
I'm especially looking forward to see how our players, especially Goose, who picked this, how they're going to do coming into the bridge section with the ride, and then it starts this weird linear pattern that can be especially difficult if you haven't sat down and practiced it before.
By the way, to anyone in the chat, you don't have to vote with increments of 10. You can just type in the thing you want to vote for. Pretty solid start from Goose for now.
Yeah, after struggling through that intro, Goose has gained a really solid lead.
yeah, these patterns are just so hard to keep up with.
Yep.
Here we go.
When are we seeing this at 120 in the pro bracket?
I'll try it.
I'm in.
Wait, what tier is this?
5.
Sister 5.
You would never have to speed it up
You wouldn't.
under any
You don't
circumstances.
have to see. You don't have to speed it.
Well, it doesn't matter.
But you could.
Dude, if I can, I will speed up Spread Your Fire. Let that be known.
Armchair. Where's the 6,000% run on this?
The what?
The 6,000% run.
Oh, well, 6,000 isn't possible on Clone Hero, but I can do 4,655. That's my.
Oh yeah, that's the max, right?
Yeah.
Here we go.
No, the max is 5,000, but my sweet spot is 4,655.
Goose locked in, knows this pattern,
Yeah.
has it
Yeah,
on.
really does.
Yep. Any drops?
This section is so fun.
Oh, absolutely brutal if this is a site.
Wow.
That's so brutal on a site
We
read.
have
Even most of the fill afterwards. He broke right at the end of the fill, but
Goose got a
crazy good.
commanding lead now, nearly 150k.
Yeah, that's gigantic. Dynaminosaurus, if you will.
Come on, Bounty, it's 3,000. It's not that bad. Stop whining.
Yeah, that outro's pretty cool.
And Goose nails it. What a performance.
Yeah,
Yep.
really, really
Fantastic.
solid run from Goose. That's
Hot.
crazy. 7% difference.
Oh my god.
That reminds me of IceBreaker, when Venom was going strategically with bathing, and Boo was just dishing out the most insane shit that was on the set list, one after another.
That's crazy. 204 notes missed from Rowan. Oh my god. It honestly didn't feel like that much. But maybe he's just like completely and utterly gassed.
Hardly surprising given what Rowan has played throughout the entire tournament so
You
far.
are entirely correct. So for context on the prediction, we had 15 people side with Goose for almost 20,000 points. We had 3 people side with Rowan for less than 1,000. So Rowan is an underdog coming into this.
That being said, this is Rowan's pick, and we've seen before, this is Rowan's strong suit.
Bracket intel, but not amateur. Pro bracket intel.
Oh.
Satan registered for pro.
Let's go!
Yep.
What are we at right now for entrance?
We're at 21.
Okay. Getting up there.
Take it up with the Sethless Creation crew, Richard.
You are part. That's what he's doing.
Okay, so Galnerius can't go in as long as it's a short Galnerius song. As long as it's one of their like 3-minute, 4-minute songs. And
weren't a fan of their
which-
earlier inclusions.
I'm just saying that Galnerius has a habit of making like 6-minute long songs.
Yeah, we put, well, not we put, I was in charge of that tournament, but Everlasting was put in
Yep.
Birdman.
That's
Yeah,
180, 185?
It's 178.
178. Okay, so it's closer to 180.
6 minutes isn't even long, spoken like a true power metal
I mean,
fanatic.
that's correct. 6 minutes ain't long.
It's not long. It is absolutely correct.
If it's under 7, it's not long.
For a tournament, though.
Brand coming up with solutions.
I guess, yeah, for the tournament, it's a little long, but like Impulse is like 6+ minutes.
Honestly, mostly because of the outro. Isn't the outro like over a full minute?
Yeah.
Honestly, it wouldn't be that bad if it didn't have the piano outro.
Isn't it crazy how, I'm not gonna say it, but someone has a streak and they're so tired.
So you're saying Rowan has a 1,410 streak with
Oh,
697,000 points?
Oh,
He's gonna
don't
keep it
say
until the
it.
end of the...
Why did you say Monster. In any case, I'm surprised
no
that Rowan
way.
is still going
It
in
doesn't
terms of
matter.
endurance.
Rowan's ahead by 200k.
Rowan just seems so unstoppable with his endurance right now. It's crazy that he's still able to play so well.
It's not real. It's not real. I don't believe it.
We live in a simulation, guys.
It's a simulation. I'm pulling on the strings right now. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You read the script and
Levy's
you know
right,
that
you're
you knew that
griefing.
that this was coming.
That's a
Not a my Christian
combination.
Minecraft server.
Oh my god.
That lead is growing.
Yeah, this is Goose cannot get Goose can't even get up to a 2x here. Goose is struggling to get to 2x. I think he's coasting. Although, you know what? I say that, but he's not
hitting, like,
missing any kicks. Right.
I think he's getting overhits. Like maybe his kit isn't. It's getting like the overhits on it.
Yeah, that's rough.
I
Whatever-
don't think he's missing stuff. I think he's just not trying to hit cleanly. He's like
Yeah.
falling just behind it.
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
see that.
I'm interested to see what the stats look like at the end of the song.
I would love to know how this performance from Rowan compares to the last performance we saw on Spread Your Fire.
It's pretty much identical, honestly.
Yeah.
He gets to like 1,000,000, 1,000, 100,000, and like 50,000. Every
He's
time.
like, I'm pretty sure he's like 1,000 off from one of his last attempts. if I
Let me
remember
see
correctly.
what it looks like on Score Spy.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, 43 overhits, not
Interesting.
a small amount, but
Not as much as we
nothing
thought.
compared to the misses.
Rowan with the completely flat 5.0 average multiplier.
Wow.
That's-
Cash
that's
money right
cool.
there.
Yeah, dude.
Holy
That is
cow.
very nice.
Nice job.
Crazy that you are all this superstitious. Listen, it's happened half a dozen times this stream alone.
We've
It-
done
Each
that.
one song now.
Yep. There's no
Yeah.
rush here. You can take your time in your
I-
picks. Think about it. This is the last pick you'll get. If you both end up going 2-2, that's sudden death.
I mean, we also might get a bracket reset if Rowan pulls a victory out here.
So keep that in mind.
Interesting.
That is true. That is.
Rowan on
This is.
Score Spy has has a 18,000. I'm gonna say it, 818,000 point run with a 96.4.
I would
And
say
he's just getting 99s every time.
I would say a good strategy is to not play your hand on Score Spy. Don't show your opponent what you're good at.
That's what Triggs did.
Yeah. I would say there's a very good case to be made that even that can be considered a very viable strategy where you practice a song and then you whip the song on Score Spy, so you have a score, but it's not necessarily your maximum score, your
chosen
consistent
song.
score.
Good luck.
This is
Good luck
not
to you both.
unexpected.
Vice Wave.
More Vice
Yeah,
Wave.
definitely two songs that are well within the comfort of these players here.
I would
Yeah,
say
Andrew-
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say that Android's on the coincidence bus. That caster curse isn't real. Uh-huh.
Super real.
Yeah, just watch all of the past tournaments VODs and you'll see it's very real.
it's very
a
real.
thing.
Dichotic, I think deception can be a very viable strategy. Like there's a lot of unknown players who join the tournament for the first time today, or I guess are competing for the first time today rather, and for them to play out their hand, they might get seeded higher, and because of that, have a higher chance of losing early on, or something.
Actually, a higher seed gets
Or-
you an advantage.
I think in some cases,
Ooh.
it might depend on
It-
playstyle too.
Combo break for Rowan under star power.
If anything, it prevents your opponent from knowing what to pick against you or ban against you.
Higher seeds means you get
Separated.
get matches against lower seeds.
Yeah.
So statistically, you're more likely to go against a weaker player.
This is why I think it's best to try to get in that middle of the pack range, where you essentially position yourself between the people who have no info on one side and the people with all the info on the other side.
Yeah. Higher seed means, well, if you're a very high seed, you might start in round 2 versus round 1.
It's also true, you might get buys early on in the tournament.
Yeah, but generally speaking, with the size of our tournaments, you won't get more than one buy. Unless we manage to somehow get like a 100-person tournament in the future, then you might get a 2-round buy. Possibly.
Okay. I don't think I've seen almost anyone nail one of those fills so far.
It's a very tricky one. It still gets
It
me,
is.
even though I know what I want to do. My hands just don't follow
Right.
the brain.
You only do doubles? Or do you
Yeah.
do-
I think I only do doubles for that. Very weird feeling. I don't know if I like it that way.
I'm sure. Do you have the official number of players who actually joined the tournament? I know we have our number listed. at
45.
least. Okay, that was the number who checked in.
Yep.
Yep. So tournament's listed at 57, but we only had 45 live check-ins. So the rest, I think, ended up becoming buys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it just changed the bracket. Really.
Yeah, it shuffles the bracket around to rebalance it around 45 players.
But in Summer Blast, we were at like 31 the day before the
So
tournament, and we
sad.
dropped
Oh.
down to 22.
Yeah.
That was so sad.
Looking at the IceBreaker bracket right now, it still says 57 on the player list. So I wasn't sure
Yeah.
if it got updated down to 45 at some point.
No, it will never get updated. Birdman Tourney is still sitting at 33, even though there were 29 people.
Okay.
Alright, seems Goose is going to, unsurprisingly, take this song.
What's the next one again?
The Way Home.
Okay.
Chicken Dance.
Interesting. I don't think that's a counter pick against Goose. for Rowan. Goose can do 140 endurance for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I've seen Goose play it. I know he can. I'm just saying it's not as much a killer as Spread Your Fire is.
Nowhere near the same caliber. Comparing a match to a furnace right there as far as how much it burns those legs.
Have we seen a Tier 5 FC in this
Nope.
tourney? Nope. Interesting. And I feel like we're gonna see like at least a couple of those in Pro Bracket.
I think we absolutely will.
If anyone lets me pick Ancient Kingdom, yeah.
Dude, okay. I am banning that shit. Unless we speed it up to like 110 or 120 or something. Alright.
Goose with the 76k difference.
Nice math.
Thanks. That is, I got the quick maths. I was homeschooled.
Hey,
I got this
this
on
is
lock.
maths.
All right. More of the Devin Townsend, which for some reason I just can't. What was the guitarist of Who? I think.
Strapping young lad.
Oh, it's Devin. Yeah, it's Strapping Young Lad. Yep. That you're thinking of Townshend.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying is like that name pops into my head every single time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nope, not the right.
Okay, now I finally understand why my brain has been miscategorizing this group, because I've been doing the same thing without realizing it.
I need to consider this group metal, and then I'm done.
So I think Goose has a slight lead.
It looks
Perhaps
like
to a cymbal squeeze. Or overdrive squeeze, actually.
So there are a handful of dynamics in the song, and there are plenty of chokeable fills here, so I think we're about to see a nail biter for the whole length.
Wait, what am I talking about? There's no star power. I didn't charge star power for this.
Man with dementia
Well-
forgets about his choice.
Remember, squeezing can still happen in the very first few seconds of the song.
Yeah, I'm aware.
So-
But I mentioned star power squeezes when there's no star power.
Yeah,
Those,
I'm coming to your defense.
these
don't
little,
worry. Trying to
these
validate
little
you.
groups of 3 snares are.
Oh, first draw from Rowan.
Wait, is this? Damn.
Okay, so that increases it to a couple thousand.
I'm very curious to see, or to have seen what that early point lead was specifically, but I don't know if we'll be able to see it now with the missed note.
It was probably 15 points, honestly,
Yeah,
because
It was
they
probably-
were on different parodies. So one had one cymbal squeeze and one did not, and
Yeah.
Goose seemed like he had the lead.
Play it backwards or instant replay.
Rowan's gotta really hope for a choke here. Ah, there
Oh,
it is.
there it is.
All right.
The reversal.
Yep. This is where things start getting really sketchy. Well, just a combo break from either means.
There it
Yep.
is.
Means the game. It means the game.
Oh my god.
Goose just has to hold on.
And they're so close. Legitimately, these cymbal accents, if there's any more, could just decrease that gap. Just that
Last
time.
few seconds.
Oh!
Oh!
Wow!
Saving
Wow.
Less
Less than 50 notes from the
No
end of the
way.
choke.
We're going to sun death.
All right.
No way, dude. No way.
If y'all wouldn't mind, I would appreciate seeing those dynamics one page down.
Wow.
Okay, so what tiers were the songs? There was
Difference.
there was Vice Wave, who's 5. There's this, that's 4, 5, 5, 4.
For the
What
ending, I
else? We
struggle with
got
4
Spread
of
Your
them.
Fire, which is 5, and what?
My brain just farts.
Wasn't it Foxholes and Deities?
Yep, 5. Okay, so
Okay,
it's tier
so
5.
tier
So
five.
I had one scary symbol just not working. Got lucky in the end.
Yeah, man, nice job.
It means we head into sudden death. We're in tier 5 sudden death based on your picks, folks.
This is my first sudden death.
Whew.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about. Of all of Rowan's sets, this being his first sudden death. My God.
You want to ban first?
Tier 5, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's ban 24 light years.
Yeah, you can absolutely continue through this, so we can, if you want to hear the previews to base your bans off of.
I don't even know which one I would prefer. I'm gonna be completely honest.
That's totally fair.
I think I would take internal canon if I was.
Yeah, for some reason, I do
Goose.
not have this song under my sudden death tier 5. Idola? Does,
Idola
Rowan have
Counterfeit
it?
Shrines.
Is it under a different section?
It should be amateur sudden death tier 5, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was having this
So-
problem earlier where just certain songs weren't showing up.
Yeah. It could be Clone Heroes duplicate song
It's
stuff. just not
definitely
really
a
working right.
duplicate thing because all 3 songs are showing up in the spectator feed.
Yeah.
Which is weird because
So
I
it's
have
just under
allowed
some other
duplicate
section name.
songs.
Yeah, well, you see, Clone Hero is a very well-developed, bug-free piece of technology, like all software is.
It is
so-
cutting edge, truly.
Can Rowan select it? Because I, for some reason, don't have
Oh,
What
which
you got?
one?
Play Counterfeit Shrines.
Idola, yeah, Counterfeit Shrine.
I got it.
All right. Good luck to you both.
Is it selected?
I do not see it selected.
Yeah, we need
No,
you
I
to
can't
select
seem to
it
find
for
it.
us.
Oh,
Ideally.
which one?
Counterfeit Shrines.
Okay. Idola.
There
Yep,
you go.
perfect.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ready,
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah, if I was Goose, I probably would have taken canon. I think the patterns there and the fills and stuff would favor Goose more than Rowan. Rowan seems to struggle on some of the faster, handsier things.
See, I disagree.
Yeah,
I
I
would
don't
have
know
gone
if I
for
disagree.
Counterfeit Shrines if I was
I-
Goose.
I'm going Counterfeit Shrines for Goose here as well.
I might just not know the songs well enough.
The optimal pick would have been 24 Light Years, for sure. That was a
100%.
great ban by Rowan.
That was totally unexpected to see that, or sorry, totally expected rather to see that band. Given that I think Goose has the FC on it.
Yeah.
Comic Break doesn't put them that far apart, but deficit is a deficit. All Goose needs is consistency.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Both
we got
dropping
comic breaks
combos
from
here.
both. This is scrappy.
Yeah, that section's super hard. I still
It's
can't.
super weird.
Yeah, and
It's
with
so
Rowan keeps combo though.
Goose's
hitting him.
Green Tom
Right,
being
yeah, sorry.
on the fritz today.
You're right. Yeah, and Rowan kept his combo through that.
Screech
So that's.
Discord did.
But the thing is even though he came back, still minuscule gap. Tiny, tiny gap. Oh, and a simultaneous combo break, but Rowan has issues getting it back. So Goose does take the lead in the end by another 2,000 thereabouts.
Barely 2,000 points separating these two players.
Yeah. Whopping 2,200. This song does not have star power, correct?
No, it's a boot chart.
Got it. So this is no star power, no dynamics. This is raw head-to-head. This is combos. So, you know, assuming FC is the rest of the way out, Goose has this, but we're still barely past the 50% mark.
Tough thing to expect FCs from here out. Last song of the tournament, the girls
Right.
are through the roof right now.
Yep, there's a combo break in favor of Goose. Rowan dropping. Although, let's see once it kicks back in if Goose can tame that green Tom. Oh! They both hit the triplets, which can be tricky, but Rowan just drops right after. The lead is closer to 10,000 at this point, so Rowan's gonna need to hope for some pretty major, some pretty major dirt to happen to Goose. Either a stick drop or I don't think it's gonna be happening anytime soon because Goose is all the way up at 900. Yeah, Goose is almost at 1,000 streak.
I think there's another Tom
There
sample
is.
pattern.
Let's see if Rowan can keep the nerves here.
Oh, God.
Although it doesn't matter if Goose keeps his nerves too.
Oh my God.
No.
Yeah.
Goose is
Whoa.
Oh, there's a drop.
He picks it back
But
up.
it's just not
Locked
enough.
in.
It's just not enough.
No.
The gap is much smaller. It's only about 12K, but
I don't think there's anything else.
unless
I think Goose is
Goose-
shorted up.
Goose
Yeah, I
needs
think
to-
Goose has it.
Rowan wants this, Goose needs to pass away right now. Like, he needs to slump on his chair or something.
That was
I
a
do
really
believe-
clutch combo through that
Wow.
section from
No
Goose.
bracket
It's
reset. That is it.
Congratulations to our winner, Goose.
That is absolutely insane.
taking it
coming in
away.
And not letting that slide. Securing it in sudden death.
Dude, good match.
Congratulations.
Oh, there we have it, everyone.
Oh,
Goose wins
So
the
close.
amateur bracket.
Incredible.
Wow.
GG's. What a
Very,
great
very
match.
good, insane stuff. That I can't imagine the nerves for some of those combo breaks. Especially during that last chorus there. And the green toms and everything. Congrats Goose for first. Congrats Rowan for second. Rowan putting up an amazing fight through this lower bracket gauntlet. Just the end of lower bracket being so brutal, having like 4 series in a row where you're just the person that's on stream, all eyes on you, you know, plowing through it. So big props to Goose for winning. Big props to Rowan for absolutely putting up with that and putting on a fantastic
Yeah.
performance.